Good morning, everybody. We are live here in beautiful Mesa, Arizona. This is the USSSA Bell Sports Classic, 14U Majors Division, and this is bracket game 1. Mike, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing well, Brandon. Thank you. It's warmer than yesterday, so
Yep.
that's an added benefit for us.
And we're getting ready for the action right here. So leading off, number 22, Connor Russell.
Connor had a rough day yesterday. Seeing how he bounced back, gets after it. This is win or go home baseball.
That one gets away.
Brandon behind the plate. Looks like Jaden LeRae, and on the mound is number 23, Cam Jantz.
That one in there for a strike. Counts now 1-1. Again, this is bracket game 1 for both of these teams. If either of these teams want to win it all, they have to play 3 games today. Russell chases that one low. And that one's high, and now count is 2-2 to Russell. So 2-2 count. Jantz comes set and delivers the pitch.
Gets around that and pops it up. Outside pitch, and he pulled it for a pop-up, Brandon. I'd like to see him stay inside that. Try not to pull it, but go the other way. And if he does, that's going to be a right center hit if he went that way. So hopefully he gets some adjustments through the day. If you're Connor Russell, great pitch by Cam Jantz to get him to pop up.
So now stepping in, we have number 35, Luis Mejia. That ball in the dirt.
Both 2 by Cam Jantz when he starts each batter. It looks like he's trying to overthrow just for first strike. He wants to bring something in. Maybe he's trying to set something up for where the off speed looks completely different. But on the last batter, Cam came back with a strike over the plate, so we'll see how he adjusts here. Exact same sequence as the last hitter Connor Russell had. Cam spikes the first one, probably trying to overthrow a little bit, comes back on that second one and delivers a strike over the plate.
1-1 to count. Good piece right there, but unfortunately right at the first baseman. And we have 2 quick outs. Now coming up for the Chandler Stars, number 34, Ryan Harwood.
Good start for Cam on the mound.
He's being efficient.
You like to see the opposing team in the Stars being aggressive at the plate. Could be a good game here.
Harwood, big frame, hitting from the left side.
Throws right.
And again, you've called it, same sequence, right? Goes with the off speed, the first pitch.
Yeah, he put something, that ball cut to the outside, so he actually opened that one up with a changeup. Now, I know we're only the 3rd batter in the game, but you kind of get an idea where his head may be to see how this pitch goes. Lives away, and obviously Ryan Harwood missed it, but that's been this consecutive second pitch by Cam Jantz. Tries to stay a little bit outside over the plate with a fastball.
Got the sun right in the batter's eyes.
That one he kept up, but right to the second baseman.
So good hard contact.
Great contact on that. If you're Ryan Harwood, and if you're Cam Jantz, you breathe a sigh of relief because he barreled that one up. Just went right to the defender. And you know, this is obviously early in the game. I mean, if you're coach of the Stars, you're sitting here thinking, okay, our guys are swinging the bat. If you're sitting on the ZT side, all right, 3 up, 3 down.
Yep.
You'd like to get a little bit more if you're the Stars. However, the aggressiveness at the plate, getting the bat on the ball, eventually those will fall if you stick with it.
So on the bump for the Chandler Stars will be number 21, Ryan Sanchez.
Now here's the thing, Brandon, with Ryan, if his curveball is working, it has some really good bite. If that pitch is working, he will be effective. If it's not, he has to leave fastballs over, they can hit it. But like I said, I mean, the off speed, and with all of these guys, with all of the age group, I don't care if you throw 80, they're going to catch up with the fastball. If you're off speed or you have great control with the fastball, keeping it off the plate, don't put anything over the middle, you're going to be effective in your approach. So it really depends. It really depends on if that off speed is working. That's every pitcher, every single pitcher, because these guys are going to hit fastballs.
While you're here watching the game, either live or on replay, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate your support. We're always trying to get new followers. And also check us out on Facebook. This is SportsStream AZ. This game is being broadcast live on Facebook and YouTube. If you tap the bell to get notifications, you can get reminders as well. Behind the dish, we have David Sabal as the home plate umpire. And we have Jeremy Rhoda. Yeah, Rhoda. And here we go. We're going to get started in the bottom of the first. Leading off for ZT, number 15.
Javi
Romero.
Coming up. Outside, pulled through that ball a little bit.
Oh. And that one's outside. So 3-0 the count now to Romero. Sanchez trying to find the zone. Romero shows a bunt. That one right down the middle. 3-1. Another good pitch there from Sanchez, and he's come back. And
good job coming back. You know, you really need to throw 20, 25 pitches off these mounds. They're a little higher than the new 16-inch regulation. Hard ground ball to Parker Vaughn at third base. Throws over to first and gets that first out. So after missing the plate the first 3 pitches, he's able to come back on the next 3, get the first out. We'll see if that comfort with that mound is now there, and he's able to work the plate both sides a little bit better this at batter.
Now stepping in, we have the pitcher, Gant. Actually, I apologize, that's not the pitcher.
So Gant's nickname is Fatty, which he is not.
Okay.
But that's what he wants to be called. I went over and double checked for today.
Fatty Gant. I like it. And Sanchez goes 3-0 here on Gant. So first 2 batters, 3-0. You'd like him to be a little bit more efficient. Get strikes early.
There it is.
And that one's going to be left up. That'll be ball 4. Gotta say, if Sanchez was a little bit more consistent there, he probably would have got that call.
Just at the top of the zone, maybe just a tad too high. Big lead over at first base, Brandon.
Good job, Austin.
Ryan's pulling through that ball a little bit. His timing's a little bit off on his release, which is why he keeps throwing to the right side of the plate.
He checks him over there at first.
So David Sabal behind the plate has a zone that is pretty tight on the strike zone. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a professional style zone. The last pitch was probably 2 inches too far outside. That one hits the black for the strike call. Great zone so far. Great zone.
Nice spot. Nice pitch.
And he's drawn the count even again, 2-2 to LeRae. Oh, and that one gets away.
It's a timing issue, Brandon. He's staying in his glove just a little too long when he's going to throw, and that's what's causing him to try and get in front of his legs instead of being timed with them, and that's why the ball's coming to the right side of the plate. He needs to make that adjustment, get a little bit more separation on the pitch. That one was better.
Good job, Ryan.
That one flied out to right field. Damien's
out there.
Yep.
And he got behind it, delivered a great throw as well, holding
and kept the runner at second,
Right,
which is crucial on that fly ball to right.
Fantastic job by Damien. And if you notice that last pitch, Ryan came out of the glove just a little bit sooner. He wasn't forced to catch up the top half to the lower half.
That one just a bit outside.
You learn, Park.
Another one just a little bit high and outside. 2 outs now, though.
Beautiful. Nice play.
No, it doesn't matter. All right, so what we have here, as Coach Freddie Sanchez is going to talk to the field umpire, Jeremy Rhoda, we've got umpire interference is the call on the field. And so in that situation, what happens is that all runners advance 1 base.
I'm going to watch the replay, Brandon, so we can talk about this for a second.
All right, so runners advance. Now we've got first and third. And good block there from Smith.
Well, the runner actually goes back to second, Brandon, because the interference immediately kills the play.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Good catch there, Mike.
So watching the replay, he went to get out of the way and it just went off the side of his foot there.
Nice pitch, Ryan.
1-1's the count.
You alert, Park. Step on it.
There's that curveball.
Yeah.
Did have some good bite on it. So if he's able to establish that, now he's going to it. We hadn't seen it. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen it up until this point.
And this will be huge if Sanchez can get out of this.
We're going to talk about that interference call between innings here. Runners
are going.
It's a fly ball. Serrano's right underneath that, Brandon. Okay, maybe not right underneath.
Buddy, nonetheless, he made the grab.
He
made it interesting.
He sold it really good to us. So, all right, so let's talk about, if we go back and as I looked at the replay, ground ball comes, umpire Jeremy tries to move out of the way, and it goes off of his left foot. It didn't adjust their trajectory enough. However, it did. I mean, they are part of the field, and he made the judgment call to call it dead. You know, that's maybe looking back, did it really adjust anything? I don't know.
Yeah.
But he made the call. Luckily for the Chandler Stars, it didn't affect them too much, and everything happened probably the way it did, and so that's what happened on that call.
Yep. All right, so we have one complete inning now, and Cam Jantz steps back out for ZT. How many pitches did Jantz have?
Take a look at that right now. Ryan finished that inning with 23, and Jantz only threw 11. He had a real efficient first inning.
While we've got a little break in the action, appreciate your support. Like and subscribe to the channels, and check us out on Facebook. This is SportsStream AZ coming to you live from Mesa, Arizona. We are in Red Mountain Baseball Complex. Beautiful facility, 3 full-size 60-90 baseball fields. And as we mentioned yesterday, Mesa does a good job of keeping these fields in good condition. Baseball complex. So now stepping in for the Chandler Stars will be number 20, Ethan Trahan. And we're going to have the first pitch. And a big swing there from Trahan, not able to connect.
He was trying to hit that thing hard, that's for sure.
And that one in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Off speed there from Jantz, able to find the zone, and now the count's 1-2. Two. And that one in the dirt almost catches the feet of Trahan. Counts now even, 2-2.
I like LeRae on that one. He slid over hard and threw his body right in front to keep that ball in front. Good discipline. I mean, nobody on base.
Right, and that's the thing too as a pitcher, is that you like to have a guy who's going to work back there regardless of the situation. Runners on, nobody on. Truly gives you that confidence.
That's off the
and
glove.
yeah,
And it gets by the right fielder. He cuts it off, but Still rolling. So Ethan with just trying to crush the ball.
Yeah,
I mean, he was
yeah.
trying to swing hard and put something. He wanted to put it. If it was going to go off the bat, it was
Yeah.
going to be hard to catch, and that's exactly what happened. That ball went down the first baseline really hard, off the glove of the first baseman, which actually made it harder for the right fielder to get to. And then he had problems with the ball in right field. So Ethan was able to get to second base easily for a leadoff double.
All right, so number 12, Parker Ron. And Ron gets a nice line drive to left, and Trahan advances.
He's been swinging the bat well all weekend.
Yeah.
Parker gets up there and just gives it his best hack. So here we are, first and third, right? JP Hurtado is up now. Big bat. He didn't have a good day yesterday. I know the coaches spoke with him and said, you need to get more aggressive. One of the strongest hitters on this team. It's time for him to step up and put a missile in play.
All right, so Hurtado steps in for his first at bat. Runners at first and third. That one's in the dirt. Trahan not able to advance. However, Ron is safe at second.
Jance is in a tough spot here. 2 runners in scoring position. Big hitter at the plate. Another big hitter on deck in Hector Villanueva. This is going to be a tall order, but if he can continue to work his pitches properly and keep the hitter off balance, I mean, that's the main thing you're looking for right now. But Ray's doing a really good job behind the plate, So he stopped a run right there with that pass ball.
Yeah.
He was able to get a glove, slide over, get a glove on it, keep it somewhat close so that the runner could not advance.
All right, so after LeRae wants to talk to his pitcher, we are gearing up for the second pitch to Hurtado. And that one in the dirt. And as you can tell, LeRae bodied that one up completely. Actually, probably caught him on the hand a little bit.
It's impressive. That's impressive the way Jalen Ray is handling that behind the plate. Cam just needs to calm down just a little bit. I think he's trying to just overthrow a tad. When he gathers himself, he's effective. It's a good pitch low in the dirt.
And 3 in a row from
at the bottom of the zone.
3 in a row from LeRae, saving the run again.
Right.
That's going to be ball 4. So with bases loaded, number 3, Hector Villanueva. As mentioned, big bat for the Chandler Stars.
Here's the thing. If Hector can get the barrel out in front, his 1 week and sometimes it drags through, but when he gets the swing right, he's got a lot of power. He can put something right over left field real easy. Great curveball starting 0-1 from Cam Jans. What a way to come back. I mean,
after 4 straight.
Right, and putting it in the dirt, confidence right there is impressive. Well done.
Oh, and that one actually catches him.
Not a bad idea from Cam to go back after that one, but that ball did not break, obviously like the last one did. The last curveball was really good. The location of that one was obviously inside. If that thing would have started more middle, it would have worked away, but not a bad idea to go back to it in that situation.
And Mike, it looks like we have a pitching change. I know it's early in the game, but this is a winner-go-home situation for both teams. So it looks like the coach of ZT is not going to mess around, and with no outs in the top of the second, bases loaded, he's going to make a change.
Right.
And we want you to make a change in that subscribe button. If you haven't hit it yet, we'd like you to like and subscribe to the channel, and also follow us on Facebook. This is SportsStream AZ. We are streaming live, and you can watch all games in high definition replay. Truly appreciate your support of the channel. We do have a sister channel you may be watching this on, Chandler Stars Baseball. So pitching change for ZT.
Yeah, good. Mike live.
All right, so here we go. Pitching change. We have number 4, Fatty Gant.
Parker Ron at third, JP Hurtado on second, and Hector Villanueva with no outs at first. Strike ball.
Strike ball.
Strike,
Is that like an out safe strike ball?
That's a ball for a strike right down the middle. Yeah, he's got to get there. So Maury gets his job done.
Yeah.
Score a run, beats out the run at the throw at first base. He does a great job in that. That was an off-speed curveball that he swung at, put into play. That's what you're looking for. Ground ball. Pop-up is deadly. That would be an infield fly if it stayed in there.
Yeah.
A ground ball, if it's not going to be a hit,
can
it's
work with
exactly
it.
what you want. One out. We'll trade an out for a run every day of the week if you're the Chandler Stars.
Runner's off on the pitch. And he's going to be in there safely, and JP also good jump from him.
Goes through. So Brandon, you do a little bit of umpiring. I'm looking right here. Our pitcher for Elite, for ZT Elite,
Yeah.
he stays open significantly. What if you're behind home plate? Are you looking for the slightest move in his shoulder to call a balk? What are you looking for here?
Yeah, no, I think that's a good point. I think, and I think are we a 1-1 count? I think, yeah, I mean, as soon as he comes set, any sort of movement that's not directly to home plate would be considered a balk. And as mentioned by our UIC Adrian, both of these umpires have a lot of experience. So we'll see if we get a call like that. And that's actually strike 3. Had the count wrong.
That was a good pitch. He's got to pull the trigger.
Yeah, right there.
Right there. Austin Smith has to pull the trigger. I don't know what he's looking for, but clearly there were 2 pitches basically down the gut he should have been swinging at.
Now stepping in for the Chandler Stars, the pitcher, number 21, Ryan Sanchez. And that ball outside, as you can see, discipline from the home plate umpire. It's a ball.
He's doing a great job. Fantastic job. Looks like they're working outside.
That ball up, and Sanchez does not bite. Now finds himself ahead, 2-0.
you go, Ryan. Get over there.
Swing right to the, good swing on it, right to the center fielder. Barreled up, but that was a good inning for the Chandler Stars. We'll see how ZT Elite comes back and answers, but an exciting inning by the Stars. We'll see how ZT comes back, answers, see if Ryan Sanchez can settle down from his standpoint on the mound and be a little bit more efficient in his second inning of work.
So talk a little bit about what happened yesterday. Chandler Stars were able to make the gold bracket. What did it take for them to be able to do that with their 1-1 record?
Yeah, it came down to another game where the other team, if they didn't score 8 runs, the Chandler Stars would have been out. And the same thing goes for ZT Elite. If they only gave up 1 run in their second game, they after losing to the Stars in their first game yesterday, ZT Elite, I think, won 15-1, so they only allowed 1 run. So it was a low-scoring loss against the Stars, only giving up 1 run in the second game, which, even though Stars and ZT had the same record, ZT gave up fewer runs, which is why they are the higher seed in the 3 spot, and the Chandler Stars barely squeaked into the 6 spot due to the last game of the day and the team that they were competing against for that 6 spot gave up too many runs and finished in the 7 hole. So that's what happened yesterday. The team that did beat the Chandler Stars, the Athletics, those are the games that we were broadcasting and looking at. That team ended up losing to ZT Elite 15-1. So even though they beat the Stars, they gave up way too many runs, and now they're in the silver bracket. So fortunate things for the Stars, because that team, the Stars, did not play well yesterday. They didn't play well yesterday. So to see them come back and play a little bit better, and we're seeing good things from ZT Elite. They had a tough game with Chandler Stars yesterday. So to see this repeat, 1 rough inning, a couple walks, but the hits getting people on the right timing. This is what the Chandler Stars didn't have yesterday. They didn't have the timing of the things that went in their favor in some of those situations. And so far, I guess we're early. It's the bottom of the second, but they capitalized on those things early on so far.
All right, so stepping in for ZT, number 11, Drew Baker. First pitch is going to be outside, ball 1.
Hey, reset, Ryan. Let's go. Take your time.
A little bit of what we saw from Sanchez in the first inning, getting behind in the count. And for those watching at home, might have thought it was a strike according to our strike zone, but it's a little low, I will say. So he checks him over there at first.
Let's go, roll 2, kid. There it is.
And there's a good pitch from Sanchez after 4 straight balls. Number 23, Cam Jantz, is up for ZT.
Good block by Austin Smith there. He slides over, bodies it up, actually gets it in the glove, holding that runner to first base. So good catching so far, what we've seen from both teams.
One and one's the count.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Ryan on those balls that are coming to the right side, he's just staying in the glove too long from a mechanical standpoint. That one, his timing's right on the upper half, which matches up with his lower half, and that's why the ball is more accurate when he's putting it across the plate like that.
Got a boy. Wow. Good try, guys.
Good job getting the lead runner there. Cam Jansen's running hard down the line. It's going to be a tough out.
And now we have number 26, Nico Lara. Lara sees first pitch fastball in there for a strike.
Heads up!
Fouls that one off.
Sorry for getting loud there. I had to let somebody know it's going for their head.
0-2 to Lara. We're in the bottom of the second. This is bracket play.
Ball was up, which was helpful for Austin because he was coming up to catch it already. So unfortunately for Cam in the steal, the ball was high, making it easier for Austin to get up to deliver the throw. It looked like to me Cam was running all along. He kind of changed his lead a little bit.
Yeah. Now it counts even. 2-2 to Lara.
He had a good jump. Just it was the high throw made it easier for the catcher to throw him out. It could be playable.
That one popped
There's
up.
room.
Good hustle over there from left fielder Trahan and third base Ron. We're going to do it again. 2-2 to Lara.
Trying to get that off speed. He might be overthrowing it just a little bit, which is why he's spiking it. Nico's taking some good swings.
Definitely making Sanchez work.
He hasn't been fooled by anything. He's out in front, if anything. Yeah, that's a good call. He was the top upper right quadrant of the strike zone, and he's able to punch him out on strike three. Nico saw something different. That was a good pitch by Ryan Sanchez to end the inning.
Check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, SportsStream Arizona. Again, we are here live. This is the USSSA Bell Sports Classic, 14U Majors Division. This is bracket play. Winner go home. We are out here in beautiful Mesa, Arizona. Great weather. 52 degrees this morning. I believe we've got people joining from all across the U.S. and 52 degrees to us Arizonans is pretty cold. But I would imagine that we've got people where the weather is 20 degrees or colder. And we're going to get ready here. Number 10, Damian Serrano. As mentioned yesterday, Serrano really likes to get on the line. And that first pitch, good inside fastball. Hard pitch to throw when the batter's that close to the plate. That one fouled off. 0-2 to Serrano. one sails outside. And Serrano watches that one as it drops in for a strike. And Chandler Stars go to the top of the lineup again, turning it over for the first time, number 22, Connor Russell. Russell fouls that one off. 1-1, counts even now.
There you go.
That one's deep to center, but playable for the center fielder.
He barreled it up well. I don't think he missed anything on the ball, just a
No.
little bit too much elevation. If anything, that's it. Good swing.
And these BB Core bats are equalizers for this age. So even though he made good hard contact, didn't really do much. And here we are, 2 outs, top of the third. Gant is efficient so far this inning.
He looks good.
That one, as you can see, caught top corner, 0-1. On deck for the Chandler Stars, number 34, Ryan Harwood. And that one popped up. That'll be all for the Stars in the third. We are going to head to the bottom of the inning.
That was quick work by Gant on that one.
Yep.
If you're ZT, you like the work you put in there, and quite frankly, if you're Stars, you got guys swinging, making contact. It's going to go somewhere.
And we are back, and
One pitch, fly ball, left field. You'll take that.
absolutely. And that was number 3, Jackson Albers. Now stepping in for ZT, number 7, Jimmy Holloway.
Catches the outside part of the plate for Ryan. See if he makes those adjustments we've been talking about. He's thrown 42 pitches, 20 strikes, a little lower in terms of strike percentage that he coach would like to see over there. So it's fortunate that it's a 3-0, but he's doing enough. He's doing enough to get the job done and delivers another ground ball. Great job in allowing his defense to work. Limit pitches this inning, and he's more around the plate early on here, which is limiting his pitches and letting him be effective. So, Brandon, that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, and up is Oppie Smith. I saw Coach talking with Ryan in between innings. We'll see if he makes that adjustment after throwing that pitch. A little low, but that's definitely closer to the plate.
2-0 to Smith now. Rio counting. ZT has their leadoff hitter on deck.
Swinging on a 3-0.
That might have been the hitter's decision. Swings again and miss. And Sanchez comes all the way back from behind 3-0. So good innings from both sides.
Yeah, one thing you want to see from, as a coach is your hitters 3-0. Nothing's happened that inning yet. You need a base runner. So it's a full take. It's full take, especially when you're down. You're not going to hit a bomb out of the park at 14 years old, 385 feet to dead center. It's not happening.
Yeah.
So you got to take that.
Mike, you could hit a bomb to dead center at 14 years old, right?
With a BB core, 385. if that kid is out there, call me. Call me. I want you. Okay. Full disclosure, we have a spot for you. But at the end of the day, I mean, you got to take. You have to take there, because this umpire has a tight zone. If the ball misses by an inch,
yeah, you could be on first base with your top of your lineup. Yeah,
with a base runner, you flip it over. I like the aggressiveness by the kid on that. He has he's going up there taking his hats, because at the end of the day, it's also about getting better.
Yeah.
So if there's a pitch to hit, you got to take the plus and minuses of it, the baseball decisions to take. The growth and development from swinging, seeing more pitches, it's okay in that situation. That's maybe where he was at on the approach. We don't know, but.
So leading off here in the top of the fourth, number 34, Ryan Harwood. Harwood with a hard line drive to the second baseman in his first at bat.
Working away, coming out of the gate, working away on Harwood. I want to see him bounce back from his day yesterday also. He did take a good swing at it his first at bat. Throwing a little bit of a wrinkle in it, trying to get an off-balance swing. He doesn't want to have to deliver a fastball in the strike zone. So far, he's working something away as well as off speed. That ball cut away, Brandon. So that one is something Ryan's going to take on that. It's not within
That's not the 2-0 pitch that you want. Yeah.
It's not within his strength of his swing. Although that one was a pretty good spot, but Grounded out. Love how hard he runs down the line. Gives himself every opportunity to try and get on base. But Gant's up there with the first out of the inning. See what Ethan does. Last time Ethan came out of his shoes swinging, so we'll see if he continues with that approach. Fastball was up on that one, Brandon. See what Gant does to come back, tries to even this out.
Go, kid.
Another ball off the outside part of the plate. Good pitch. Tough
Good
one
job.
to hit.
Good job by the catcher, too, to make that pitch look better than it probably was.
Hey, just like last time.
It's a good job fighting that off.
Yeah.
Fights off the off speed.
Put a score on that one. Oh boy.
Trahan's chasing a 1-2 count.
2-2.
2-2. That one stayed off the plate. So we're all full.
Oh boy.
Stays up and off on that one, Brandon, for the one-out walk. So here comes a hot bat. This kid's been hot all weekend. Been playing third base pretty well today. He's got a runner off first to work with. We'll see what happens. Now here we are, base runner off first. Let's watch this open kind of approach that Gantz takes. You know, Austin Smith kind of starts like this also, but he comes to a full close. This one is shoulders
open.
Still open.
Good eye, Tar.
First pitch down to Ron, ball 1. Trahan over at first. Trahan has good wheels.
Way to track it, Tar. Be smart, he's looking for a ground ball.
Ethan Trahan still at first base, looking for an opportunity or a mistake so we can get to second. Throw over. 2-0 approach, you don't want to be swinging at something that's just not going to be at your barrel here.
Good eye, Tar.
And Ron leaves that one up. 3-0's the count.
Gant doesn't like the call.
Comes back with a fastball. 3-1 now. Ron still ahead.
Still way up, Park. Make sure you like it.
Runner's going,
Oh,
and it hits him. So that last ball goes off of Parker's elbow guard. Runners at first and second now, Brandon. We've got one out. JP Hurtado's up. Last time at bat, he saw 4 pitches, 4 straight balls. We haven't had the opportunity to see him swing today to see what adjustments he made from yesterday.
Not what you want there.
Ground ball, easy double play ball up the middle. To end that inning. Well, Gant was able to get out of that situation. And the Stars still lead 3-0 going into the the bottom of the 4th now.
Ryan Sanchez is going to head back out as well for another
Gant
inning of
out
work.
there, right. So Ryan has set 50 pitches, 24 strikes. His percentage of strikes is slowly climbing, so adjustments are being made. He's doing a better job. We'll see if he sticks with that this inning. And he's able to get that over the 50-55% mark, where you want to see your pitchers to be. You want to see them at least at 55.
Yeah, 55 to 60.
60 is really good. Above 60 is a phenomenal job, but you definitely want to hit 50, but 55 is really the ticket to say, hey, I'm pitching well enough to give my team a win. Other than that one inning, CT's bounced back pretty good, and Stars been able to obviously keep them off the board and avoid anything like that for them.
So ZT will return to the top of the lineup. We have Javi Romero.
Heads up.
Fouls that one straight back, Brandon.
Great pitch from Sanchez. Right on the black. Might see a little bit of a bender here. Get him off balance even further.
Nothing too fat. Nothing too fat here.
And we do.
You like seeing Ryan hustle for that last foul ball. You got to wonder if it affects his legs on this next pitch. Yeah. Good. That had good break.
Great play over there to keep the ball in his glove. A little bit of a collision, but it was a slow roller, you know?
Yeah,
And leadoff hitter, you got to assume he's got speed.
Right. You saw the rooster tail kicking up behind the ball too, so there's definitely some moisture in there. Javi's a good kid. I've got to know him a little bit. He works out at Pro Advantage with Keith Wilson in Tempe, Arizona, and he's a good kid. He's in there dedicated, working out 3 times a week. You can see some of the improvements because I'm around that place often, and you can see some improvements he's made. Good glove work with that kid too. So he's a kid to watch going up in the future. Now this is our pitcher, right? Fatty Gant is up to bat. Ryan leaves that ball in the dirt for ball 1.
Great spot.
Able to get that outside strike. One and one. That one's too far outside. Good call by the umpire.
I like what Sanchez is doing now.
Yeah.
He's trying to kind of test a little bit of the boundaries. And
When it's a 1-1 account, so now it's 2-1. And now it's 3-1. upstairs. So he made the adjustment to get the ball back more towards the middle. Makes the adjustment, so you're probably going to see maybe Javi come in and run, although it looks like Gant is a good base runner. But here's the thing, with Javi kind of limping back after that tag out from first baseman, Ryan Harwood on the throw, Javi may not be able to go. So again, Gant looks like a great base runner too. So Ryan's reached that 60 pitch mark. He's right at that 50%, just a tick below it, strike percentage.
Nice spot.
That's a good pitch. I mean, it's like 49.9,
Yeah.
Brandon. So he's
We'll round
right
up.
there. He's right there.
That one goes right through the 5-hole of
Right.
catcher
right.
Austin Smith.
He went down for it, thought he had it, and disappeared. So I think you're going to see some activity in the bullpen. Here, Ryan's at 62 pitches. It's a good pitch to come back on. Jaden LeRae, 2-1 count, Brandon. We got a runner on second with 1 out. You don't want to give LeRae anything too much to deal with. You got first base open. He's a little bit stronger than Jaden's a little bit stronger than maybe Ramsey on deck, so I would pitch around him just a tad.
Oh, good pitch there.
Little up in the zone.
Tried to elevate a little bit and get him to chase.
Again, first base is open. You don't want to give him anything fat that he can drive down. You know, a lot of space in right field. You don't want to give up anything there. That's not a bad pitch.
So we're going to have a mound visit. Looks like Coach Freddie Sanchez is going to go talk to his pitcher,
Looking at
settle
where
him down, or give his guy in the bullpen some time to warm up.
Brandon, looking at the outfield alignment, so you've got a 3-0 lead. You've backed him up. You want to keep everyone to a 1 base. You know, the runner at second, if he scores, not the worst thing in the world. You're still playing with the lead. What you don't want is to give up extra bases from the hitter and the guy at first. Keep the guy at first just going to second. Don't let him get to third. Third base is a hard one to get to, and so you want to do everything you can to keep him away from that, so that at worst case scenario you give up 1. So outfield is playing prevent defense. Keep him to a single.
Throw it, Park. Throw it. Got him. Nice play, boys.
So we just talked about that, right? Here's we got a hit up the middle. Amari makes a good dive at it. Throw comes home. Ryan Sanchez was heading home to back up 4 when the throw came in. He was able to cut it off early. Kind of unconventional, but cut it off early, and they score the run. However, the runner from second ends up getting hung up between second and third, and the Stars are able to get the out on the rundown. So now there's 2 outs, runner on second. And Brando Wirtz up to bat. Again, Brandon, same approach here. You've got first base open. You do not want to give a big bat an opportunity to score a run. Do not give him anything fat to swing at if you're Sanchez, and if you're Brando, you're looking for a mistake to drive. There it is.
That one's going to get down. We've got a good arm out there in left field.
Okay, no hard dive.
So Drew Baker now, Brandon, is up to bat. First and third situation.
Sanchez has 2 outs.
2 outs. Austin Smith is calling the play with runner on first and third.
Go, Ryan.
So in that one, they're going for the out at second. Runner breaks. Mejia turns to tag and doesn't pay any attention to the runner going home. That's not what you want to have happen there.
Nope. Well, breakdown in communication, it seems.
Oh, boy.
1-1 count.
Ethan Trahan in the outfield is more shallow now. They've adjusted.
Oh, boy.
Stays off the plate. There it is. And looks like Ryan's day is done on the hill. Did a good job overall. It looks like we're going to have
Good job, Ryan.
JP Hurtado coming out in relief of Ryan Sanchez. JP is a high velo fastball pitcher. If his curveball is working, pretty dangerous if he's able to get that ball. His curveball is a little bit faster than the average curveball too.
Stars ahead by 1. Bottom of the 4th. Cam Jantz will be stepping in for ZT.
Did we start a couple minutes early? This game has a 2-hour time limit.
I think. Oh, it does have a 2-hour?
2-hour time limit.
So
Yeah.
we've got about 48 minutes left.
Okay, so we did start a little early.
Yep. Runners at first and second for ZT. Still 2 outs. Jantz 0 for 1 on the day.
You learn first.
Runners are going to advance on a pass ball.
Yeah, that was in his glove and just, I don't know if it bent it back and went between his legs.
It changes the situation, too,
Right.
for any off-speed pitches.
Good diving play by Mejia in order to stop that ball from going into left field. I mean, Ethan Trahan was charging hard as well, but that pass ball then became deadly right there. That allowed the tie game, because in that situation you might have had an out at second. You weren't going to get him at first. There's no way.
Yeah.
He was too deep in the hole. It was an impressive piece of glove work. Might not have been able to do anything with it. However, it stops the run from scoring.
Runners at first and third now. 2 outs. 26, Nico Lara.
Up the butt, Mark.
Let's go, mijo. Go, have some fun out there, kid.
Hey, let's go, move.
ZT has the go-ahead run 90 feet away. Great recovery from Ron.
I got nothing on that one.
That was, whew.
He a sniper shot him twice. Once he fielded the ball, came up, was able to get the throw across, and a big stretch by Harwood at first base saved one more run across. So we got a ball game, new ball game, 3-3,
Yep.
tied up.
Mike, we are out here in Mesa, Arizona. This is the Red Mountain Baseball Sports Complex.
They have softball. There's 4 softball fields, a couple hundred yards to our direct west. City of Mesa built this facility, and it is a great place to play. They do a good job maintaining these. You know, one thing Mesa would do is they'll actually shut the fields down for rest so the grass can stay green with all the play. And there's not many 60-90 options in town outside of what high schools have.
That's it.
So as mentioned, we have a brand new ball game, 3-3. We're in the top of the 5th, and number 3, Hector Villanueva, will be stepping in. Still plenty of time left, and we cannot have a tie because we're in bracket play, and we have to have a winner.
Hector's looking to have a better day than he did yesterday at the plate. We'll see how he starts this one. Curveball.
Kind of a
Stayed
fat one
over
left
the middle,
up, yeah.
Hector was clearly thinking fastball, looking for that. You know, last at bat, Hector had a curveball for strike 1, and then another curveball hits him in the helmet, which scored the first run of the game. So he just went 2 curveballs back to back on Hector. Let's see what he does here on the 3rd pitch. So Hector behind in the count, Brandon, 1-2. He's got to get that barrel out in front of his hands. That ball should not be flying down the first base line. That thing should be driven into left center, right center.
Safe to assume we might see an off speed here from Gant. And we do.
Good call. misses the curveball. It's a good pitch.
Hey, let's go.
We got a Camaro and a Porsche going down Brown Road. Pretty serious.
Stay hot. Let's go, kid. Get us going.
He had a lawn chair for a wing on the back of his trunk.
That one very playable for the first baseman over there, and that'll be 2 quick outs for Gant.
One more, Fatty.
And now the catcher, Austin Smith.
Oh, boy, good.
Good swing at that one, stays right back. I like that he's being aggressive. Last time he watched some pitches go right by that he should have been swinging at, so different approach for him right now at the plate. I like it. Gant still gets in there. He's pumping strikes, keeping guys off balance. He's doing a great job. Gant's at 43 pitches and 25 strikes, well above that 50%. So he hasn't been able to. He's been able to keep them off balance, and there's one where he's more aggressive.
And with 2 outs, Smith safe over there at first. Line drive to center. We have number 21, Ryan Sanchez.
Great swing on that one. Definitely a different approach in his last at bat. Learn from it, makes his adjustments, and goes from there. And again, Gant delivers another strike.
Nice swing, kid.
Fouls that one straight back.
Nice swing, Ryan.
Nice day out today.
Yeah.
Warmer than yesterday. We're not complaining. It's probably a plus for everyone watching.
Come on, Ryan.
Runner's going, ball's in the dirt, gets away.
Hey, let's win it, Fats, right here, kid.
Hey, let's go, Ryan.
Go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Maury King, who was the last batted out, is now in running for Austin Smith as the courtesy runner. So Austin can gear up, get back in the game.
Nice cut.
And King was off on the pitch and fouled off. He's going to have to head back. One, two's the count. Might be seeing the off speed from Gant here.
Walk.
I got nothing.
Yeah. Another base running mistake, it seems.
You can't, I mean, that's something that just cannot happen, Brandon. You have a runner in scoring position. Pitcher hasn't even picked up. I mean, he's got the count. I mean, Ryan would have been in protect mode as the hitter. To Gant's credit, right? He's holding the ball, changing up his delivery, which clearly got with Amari King, the runner, made him break when he wasn't really. There was nothing to time up because he was varying the delivery. So, base running mistake. Now you got to see if you're ZT Elite, you have to capitalize that. There's a little bit of momentum coming your way. You're able to tie it up, and now you're sitting here waiting for your chance at bat against Hurtado on the mound. Hurtado's thing is, look, if he's going to deliver some strikes, he's going to be okay. You cannot give up free bases. ZT's got to be looking for something to put into play. And yeah, the one thing about the Stars defense is usually pretty good. Again, the ZT team is a new team in town, so we haven't seen them a lot. But there are some good players over there that we've known for the years.
All right, so here we go in the bottom of the fifth.
Go defense!
That one's going to get out. Hurtado getting ahead quickly. That one's low. Ball one. 1-1 now. Number 3, Jackson Albers. Got the 9, 10, and 11 hole coming up for ZT. Good recovery there. Right off the glove of the pitcher Hurtado, and King able to recover the ball, and good stretch over there from first baseman Harwood. That'll be the first out. And now we have number 7, Jimmy Holloway. That one fouled off out of play. Efficient here early in the fifth from Hurtado. Throwing strikes. Good pitch, high and outside, gets him to chase. We're now 0-2. On deck, number 8, Ari Smith. Oppie. That's Oppie? Okay, Oppie. I apologize. Nothing big here. Get him to chase, and he does. And that'll be 2 quick outs from Hurtado.
Hey, come on, Hoppy, let's go, kid. Be aggressive up there. Get your side.
We're going to have a catcher's change. Number 21, Ryan Sanchez, will be replacing Austin Smith. So with 2 outs, Hurtado looking to get that 3rd out, and Smith swing and a miss, first pitch fastball.
Step into it, kid.
Goes there again. Smith not able to connect. 0-2. Nothing big here, right, Mike?
No,
Or continue to go with the fastball, maybe elevate it a little bit, or he decides to go inside. And he'll make quick work of Smith. And we're going to head to the top of the 6th. While you're here checking us out, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. You can find us on YouTube, SportsStream Arizona, also on our sister channel, Chandler Stars Baseball, and also find us on Facebook. Follow, comment. We appreciate all your support. Tell us where you're watching the game from. We're cold here in Arizona. It's 55.
Is that what it is?
It's 55.
You know, we don't have the tent over us today, so I think that's better.
That's probably making a difference, yeah.
That's better.
Who do we have leading off this inning for the Stars?
We're at the top of the order. Well, no, Ryan Sanchez is going to be back up because you remember
That's right.
Amari King got thrown out at third base in the what the heck is he doing play.
And then it goes Damian Serrano and then the top of the order, Connor Russell.
Right.
And the Stars really need to get the top of their lineup going. The 1, 2, and 3 hole hitters are all 0 for 2.
Right.
So this
That's
is the
not
inning
going to get
do
it done. And
No, it's
clearly
really not.
that's why we're tied right now.
So Sanchez gets a new count.
Come on, Ryan.
A lot of chatter from the Stars dugout.
Now with Ryan as the catcher, it's telling you exactly why that change was made with Austin Smith. With Ryan Sanchez going into catcher for that final bat, if Ryan gets on, Amari King becomes the runner again. Austin Smith, who did reach safely, was not the last batted out. Amari King was. So
Okay.
once again, he becomes the base runner, which is why Freddie Sanchez made that change for the final batter. Knowing that Ryan pitched that game, you know that he's not going in to catch for the long haul at all really much the rest of this day, maybe a little bit, but
Ooh, that ball's down, and the first baseman able to come up with it.
Good job, Bob. Let's dig it.
Now we'll have number 10, Damian Serrano, with 1 out. Again, we can't have a tie in this game. It's bracket place. We have to have a winner, so
right.
we still got plenty of time.
This one might see the full 7.
Stars would like to get one here, get a little bit of breathing room.
You know, Gant is just at 52 pitches through, 4 1/3 of work. Real efficient for his performance. First one misses high, second one misses low.
Hey, be smart. Looking for something to drive.
And at the bottom of the Stars order, if you're Gant, you do not want to put somebody on with a walk. Damian taken, making him throw him a strike. It's a good approach. Gant able to find the middle after going high then low. And that one, Damian
helping the
got
pitcher a little bit.
Yeah, he got around that ball. If he did put it in play, it was going nowhere. From a hitter standpoint, you want to keep your hands inside that ball and drive something. But that's where Gant's being effective. He's getting guys to make a mistake at the plate, chasing pitches that are harder to hit. And that was a great pitch for strike 3.
Yeah. And we'll return to the top of the lineup. Third at bat for number 22, Connor Russell.
Hey, let's go. We need you. Make sure
2-out rally. That's what the Stars are looking for. They don't want to go in the bottom of the 6th with the game still tied.
Look, if Connor can get on first, he's
Nice and relaxed, Connor.
usually a lock. I'm not going to say always, but usually a lock for a steal.
There you go.
That one's going to get down
That'll work.
for a
That'll work.
hit there,
That'll work.
Brandon. Now, again,
All right, Ben, you're right.
probably the Stars' best base runner is on first base. We'll see if kind of the open approach that Fatty Gant has on the mound, see if that affects the lead situation for Connor. You got to believe Connor's going to be trying to get to second base within the first 2 pitches.
Gant's taking a look. Again, he has that open stance.
There goes
Delivers,
runner.
and that one's going to be popped up. Could be trouble, though. It is. Ball's down. And Russell's able to get over to third and capitalize on.
That was a mistake. That ball should have been caught, Brandon. Seems like the shortstop and left fielder, that's the shortstop's ball every single time, but it's maybe the left fielder called him off.
Gotta be a wall there, Ben.
We don't know. But, you know, the other thing is that Russell's running. You gotta have to watch the replay on that. If
You got 2 down, Ben.
so, here's what happened, Brandon. I'm watching the replay right now. This is what was big on that. Connor going to second pulled the shortstop to second base.
Okay.
He broke to second. That ball was a shortstop's ball to catch. However, he couldn't get there because he was going to second base.
Yeah!
So we have a delayed steal. Work the bases. Work the bases. Luis Mejia comes off in an attempt to draw the pickle, which is what they did.
And it was enough time for Russell to get home.
The second they committed to Luis Mejia at that as the runner, at that point, as soon as the ball went to second base, that's the furthest spot on the field to try and get the guy out at home. So as soon as the throw went there, the guy in third's breaking for 4. They end up dropping the ball, and so Luis's job is just not to get tagged
Before the runner
before
scores.
the runner scores. So let's just back up that whole sequence for a second, Brandon. So what we're looking at is we have Connor Russell getting that hit, okay, at first base. Now we've got the runner at first. We know where he's stealing. We said he's going to go. Their best base runner is going to go. Okay? He takes off on the pitch. At the same time, shortstop makes a break for second base, but Mejia swings to the ball, puts a fly ball up just behind the third baseman. And at that point, well, really behind the shortstop and third baseman, usually the shortstop's going to make that play if he's in position. So Connor's able to get to third base because the ball drops because the shortstop was drawn to second base. Now we're first and third. We don't even wait for him to get there. Pick off. Luis does a good job and stays. He's like, come get me. Connor comes off the bag. It's a little bit of confusion. As soon as the ball goes to second base, Connor comes in to score. Luis can get tagged down, and it's good to go. So now there is a pitching change. You got now we've got Hector Villanueva in. Very good pitcher, very good off speed. We're at the top of the order. They've got to shut them down here in this inning
Have some fun. Let's go.
for an opportunity to secure the win. They do have the lead. Hurtado only threw 15 pitches, 11 of them are strikes. He's going to be fully available for the next game. You can expect him to start. Starts off with a fastball. Hector misses it. Oh, I'm sorry. Hector starts off with a fastball. Javier Romero, the leadoff hitter, misses it. Chases a high fastball on that one, Brandon. Gets in a hole 0-2. Now nothing too fat. Check swing. Ball tailed inside. With the curveball. Hector has a very good curveball that lives in the strike zone, around the strike zone. He's going to be tough to hit, especially just seeing him for the first time.
Yeah. And that was the leadoff hitter for ZT.
That's the leadoff, right? So, pitcher Fatty Gann. He's had some good swings today. Outfield is backing up, so they are in the prevent defense mode. No doubles. Keep him to a single. Starts off with a curveball that stays just low. Oh, it gets the outside part of the plate, the bottom corner of the strike zone. A great pitch, hard to hit. If Hector is going to live there, Damian Serrano in right field needs to stay alert because here it comes. That ball is just a little too low in the zone. Good take by Fatty Gann. And there it is to Damian. Alert, and 2 outs now.
Still have more time, Mike. Only about an hour 40 into the game so far.
All right. There's going to be one more.
And now we have number 1, Jaden LeRae.
Starts off with a curveball for a strike. Got another good hitter. Jaden LeRae has a good bat on him. Fastball, misses it. And Hector working ahead once again. Tries to get him to chase something a little bit upstairs. Working ahead. Curveball stays low and inside.
Bottom fell out of that one.
Yeah.
Which is a good pitch when you're ahead in the count.
It's a good pitch. Good discipline by LeRae to stay off of it. A lot of guys would go after that one. Off the plate, outside.
Three-two to LeRae.
And right back at Hector Villanueva for the catch. And here we go to the top of the 7th.
While you're here watching the game, either live or on replay, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate your support. And you can also check us out on Facebook. You'll see some behind the scenes photos, a little bit of kind of what's going on to get SportsStream Arizona set up at these events.
Yeah. So welcome back as we start the top of the 7th inning. We're live here at SportsStream Arizona. The idea around SportsStream Arizona is that we can come out and deliver quality youth programming, like sporting events that are exciting. Look, as club parents of baseball or even basketball, volleyball, or any of the sports that we're going to be covering, we as parents are absolutely nuts. We love this. This is what we like to do on our weekends, and with the pandemic, it showed that there needs to be a way to see this in a safe environment. Maybe you're homesick, maybe you are or maybe you like to watch things on TV. We're noticing that people are taking this content, they're putting our stream on their TV at home, or they're watching it on their device. We saw somebody in right field watching it out there, listening to the play-by-play while the game's going on. So we're excited that you're with us, and we hope that you share it with somebody else, so that more people can see and spread kind of what SportsStream Arizona is all about. So we're back to action. Ryan Harwood leading off the 7th inning. Stars are looking for an insurance run to start off the 7th inning.
Great swing, kid.
Takes a hard hack. It's an outside pitch.
Come on, kid. Great swing.
Looked a little bit late on the swing.
Mm-hmm. Running hard down the line. Got around that one a little bit, Brandon, obviously, and that's what delivered the ground ball. Gant's doing a good job.
Go, Ethan.
Stepping in, we have number 20, Ethan Trahan.
Good breaking ball. Stayed over the middle of the plate. This wasn't what Ethan was looking for. Goes with another breaking ball there. Quick work of 2 outs.
Let's go, Sport.
So here we are, Brandon. We've got Parker up to bat with 2 outs. The 4, 5, and 6 hole for ZT Elite is who's leading off going into the bottom of the 7th. 1 pitch, pops it straight up. And here we go into the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be a tall order with Hector Villanueva going back on the mound.
He was very efficient in his first inning.
He's efficient. He lives around the strike zone, doesn't leave many pitches over the middle of the plate. He's a very good pitcher at this level with the numbers to back it up. Again, we're live here in Mesa, Arizona. Mountains out to the east are the Superstitions. On the eastern edge of North Mesa, the Red Mountain Baseball Complex. It's a nice community right around the corner here from Brandon called Las Sendas. Great community, nice homes up in the mountains. Overlooks the whole valley. So here we go. Last 3 chances for ZT.
Nice spot. Be alert, Parker.
Outside corner for strike 1. This is Ramsey Rodriguez.
Attaboy.
Pulling off of that ball on his swing. The way those first 2 pitches have gone. There's a fly ball. Connor Russell has the beat on it. He catches it for the out in center, 1 down. ZT with their 2 final outs.
And stepping in, they have number 32, Brando Wirtz.
Come out, boys. Beautiful.
Outside part of the plate, strike 1, Brandon. You know, Hector, again, is a very efficient pitcher. He can go 6, 7 innings and have a pitch count around 65, 70. Straight up. He called it and almost missed it. But because of the cameras, you're able to now see what happens. In Game Changer,
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
like an easy
It
out.
just looks like a pop fly to the pitcher. Yeah.
So this is why parents are stressed out when they're watching these games live, because the Game Changer makes it so much easier.
Attaboy.
Gets ahead right out of the gate again. Hector in the 2nd inning of work. 20 pitches, 14 strikes so far. 21 pitches, 15 strikes so far. And there it is to end
And that's
the
going to
game.
be all.
Strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Completes this game with a 4-3 win for the Chandler Stars over ZT Elite, taking them to the next game. Brandon, tell us what's going on there.
Yeah, so Chandler Stars advanced. This is a bracket play. They get to face, is it the number 2 seed, I think? Game is right after this one. Number 2 seed. That will be, who do we have warming up? I believe it's going to be Wilson Sandlot. That game you're going to catch right here on YouTube and Facebook. We'll get set up here in a minute. Make sure to like and subscribe. And follow us on Facebook. Game time, if they start on time, is 11:15. So
Expect them about a 30-minute break. You probably expect them to start a little bit early as we move on to the next one. Brandon, great working with you. Congratulations, Chandler Stars, ZT Elite. Well-fought game. Both teams did a good job. And we'll see all of you at the next game. Appreciate you for being with us. Have a fantastic little break, and hopefully you can come back and join us for another game.